Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. This is Real Talk with Amiri. Decided to do a quickie today. Just thinking about different things, but I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Just spending time with family and friends. A day off from work if you work. Free day. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody still keeps saying think about what you're doing. Think about the consequences. Think about the things you're getting. Is it you? Look. Are you self-sabotaging yourself? And I think a lot of times we do and we don't really realize it. A lot of times we want to blame other people and don't understand the consequences of our decisions. But, you decided to be with that woman or that man, and what you're getting now is that decision, that choice. So that's something we all need to think about. But yeah, just decided to do a quick one today, and it might be a different topic than what I'm used to doing, but I have done a topic before on why are there so many down low men, bisexual men. But today's topic is, are you bisexual? And I think there actually are a lot more people out there who are bisexual than willing to admit it. I think. But that's my topic for today. Are you bisexual? And for some people, they know that I dealt with that personally. Unfortunately. Not that it was unfortunate that they were a bisexual, but it's unfortunate that they did not reveal that information to me, along with a whole line of other things. But if they would have informed me of that, no, I will respectfully decline. That's not something I want to participate in. You're out there sleeping with other men, sleeping with me and other women. It was a whole gambit of other things too. But hey, I'm bisexual. Okay, hey, I'm good. Look, peace, my brother. But that's my topic for today. And you guys, of course, dealing with that situation, I want to know more about it. I want to know. And of course, sometimes when things are revealed to me, then that gives me more understanding just in itself. I don't really have to go read or whatever. Oh, okay. Or understanding a few pieces of the puzzle gives me understanding. But that's my talk for today. And I've just pulled up a few articles. And for me, I am a heterosexual woman. I don't have any desire to go sleep with a woman or date a woman or none of that. Do I think women are beautiful? Of course. Can I compliment a woman that looks beautiful? I'm like, dang, she looks good. Oh, girl, you killing it. Can I do that? Of course. Does that mean I want to be a bisexual? I want to go sleep with her? No. And I did just a little bit of research today, just reading up on and listening to a couple people talk about how they're bisexual or, their desires or attraction. And people were kind of explaining it in different ways, of course. One man explained it as when you, like a man that sees a man and he gets a like a dopamine rush, or he feels that dopamine when he interacts with a man or he sees a man. He described it as a dopamine rush. Another man described it totally different, and maybe dopamine does the same types of things, but he described it as becoming erect when he sees a man. That's the dopamine, and I need to go see, does dopamine do that? I don't know. Different words, same term. Look. So when I see a woman that's beautiful, I can say she's beautiful or she has a beautiful body, and I don't feel anything, but I'm complimenting her. And maybe some women who are possibly bisexual, when they see a woman, they get aroused. So that is one of the signs that you may be bisexual. So here is a piece of an article from the American Psychological Association. The term bisexual is used to describe a person who experiences emotional, romantic, or sexual attractions to, or engages in romantic or sexual relationships with more than one sex or gender. Excuse me. And like I've said before, the person I dealt with, he portrayed himself to be a heterosexual. He loves women. Then it became he's cheating with this many women. And then I found out he's cheating with men too. Oh, see, he's really a bisexual, but he has other issues too. But so he was romantic with, had sexual relationships with more than one sex. The Centers for Disease Control or Prevention reported in 2016 publication that 1.3% of women and 1.9% of men said they were homosexual, gay, or lesbian, and 5.5% of women and 2% of men said they were bisexual. Now, y'all, no, y'all know those numbers are not true that I'm finding out. No, and I don't know what they truly are, but that's low, because there are a lot more bisexual, gay, or lesbian, or homosexual people out here. People who have not come out, or people who are not telling the truth about their sexuality. And then some people may say, do they have to tell you? If you're trying to be in a relationship with me or have sex with me, I need to know that, because that's not something that I want to engage in. And well, why? Some people might say, but that's an energy. Everything is energy. I keep telling y'all. So if a man is out here sleeping with men and women, and some people say that I've watched today, that they are, one particular man that's bisexual, and he sounds very intelligent. This is what, it is what it is. That's who he says he is. He says when he's with a man, as far as a relationship, he is monogamous to that man. When he's with a woman, he is monogamous to that woman. He is faithful to whoever he is in a relationship with. That's what he said. But for the way America works today, if we're into everyone coming out and being who they are, then I just wish everybody would say that. But are you a bisexual? Some of those cues that your attraction, desire, what you're thinking about, what you're dreaming about. This is another little piece of an article from the trevorproject.org. What is bisexuality? Bisexuality is a sexual orientation, and bisexual, commonly abbreviated to bi, people are those who have the capacity to form an attraction or relationships to more than one gender. Bisexual advocate Robin Ochs' popular definition of bisexuality is the potential to be attracted romantically and or sexually to people or more than one sex and or gender, not necessarily at the same time, not necessarily in the same way, and not necessarily to the same degree. Bisexual people make up a significant portion of young people, according to the Centers of Disease Control Prevention's Youth Risk Behavior Survey. Bisexual people comprise 75% of young people who identify as lesbian, gay, or bisexual. That's another definition. This is from another website. I call myself bisexual because I acknowledge that I have in myself the potential to be attracted romantically or sexually to people of more than one sex and or gender, not necessarily at the same time, not necessarily in the same way. It's kind of the same definition, I guess. You know, and one of the things that I've thought about in this realm of bisexual and attraction, there are people who are attracted to, and also in just like people who are homosexual, just because you're attracted to something does not mean you have to go out and act on it. People are attracted to young children. There are men and women who are attracted to teenagers, to preteens, to toddlers. That's attraction. So does that mean I have to go out and act on it? And I would, of course, say, hell no. So can you control your attraction or analyze your attraction? Is this something that I really need to do? And I definitely believe for, you know, men have, I believe I've read this before, that men have a higher sex drive than women. So I don't know if that's all they're highly sexually motivated. So does that play a part in being bisexual, or you just attracted to whoever's around you, whoever catches your eye, whatever? No limits? I don't know. But yeah, another piece of this is how many people are bisexual. According to the Williams Institute and the HRC Foundation's own research, studies suggest that 50% of people who identify as either gay, lesbian, or bisexual identify as bisexual. This makes the bisexual population the single largest group within the LGBTQ community. Can a transgender person also be bisexual? Yes, and some are. Because sexual orientation refers to a person's sexual or romantic attraction, and gender identity is about how people identify themselves along the spectrum of gender. Transgender people can identify as lesbian, gay, straight, bisexual, queer, or any other sexual orientation. So there are a lot of things that go with that. I think, are you bisexual as a part of attraction? Because for me, I'm not attracted to women. I can compliment a woman, but I don't want to be with a woman. I love men. I prefer men. There's no, I think I would like to go out and date her. There's none of that. Because men, and it's also, I don't know, men are attracted to me. I'm attracted to men. It's just natural for me. And that's pretty much how it's always been. And like I said before, if people can be put into situations where they are taken advantage of at a young age, or molested, or whatever, and you start to equate pleasure with a certain gender, and your body again is your body's pretty much automatic. If you touch my body, or say kiss my body in a certain place, it's gonna react. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm attracted to you. So is it really about what people are doing, or that you're really attracted to this person, or what you think they can do for you? So I'm gonna go look at, this is Wikipedia. Sexual orientation, identity, and behavior. Bisexuality is a romantic or sexual attraction to both males and females, or to more than one gender. Same information. Sexual attraction, behavior, and identity may also be incongruent, as sexual attraction or behavior may not necessarily be consistent with identity. Some individuals identify themselves as heterosexual, homosexual, or bisexual without having had any sexual experience. True. So you're not even knowing if you would enjoy being with the same gender. Others have had homosexual experiences but do not consider themselves to be gay, lesbian, or bisexual. So it's kind of up in the air what you decide you want to be. If you want to say I'm a bisexual, then I'm a bisexual. If you want to say you're a homosexual, then you're a homosexual. It's kind of up to the person. Likewise, self-identified gay or lesbian individuals may occasionally sexually interact with members of the opposite sex, but do not identify as bisexual. So, men who have sex with men and women who have sex with women may also be used to describe sexual identity or identify sexual behavior. And again, you guys, I love everybody. If that's what you want to do, you want to do. But my thing is that we need to look at why are we doing these things. And where do we stop? Some people are attracted, like I said, to teenagers, to young people. Just because you have an attraction, do you act on it? And then that dopamine, and I don't think we understand dopamine all the time, because you can control the dopamine in your body. If you understand how to go think about something, you can get yourself excited all with just a thought. Or dopamine, I think, is kind of spiritual, not the physical, drugs and all that shit that people get that dopamine hit off of, but we get dopamine hits off of Facebook, Instagram, all those things, what we click on, what somebody says to us. We get a dopamine rush. That's something you can ultimately start controlling yourself. So if I turn off that dopamine rush, let's say I thought I was a bisexual, when I start to look at women, I can turn that dopamine off, and I'm no longer interested in that. It's just like people. Some people I've dealt with, biggest dopamine rush all the time, and all they had to do was call me or text me, hey, hello, what's going on? Dopamine. But now I don't get that dopamine rush anymore. They can't do nothing to dopamine me again. So you can control some of that. Do you want to control it? Do you want to change it? Or it's okay. At some point, everything becomes okay in our society. And some things I really don't think are okay. But that's my opinion only. Disclaimer. Excuse me. But I just wanted to talk about that again. This topic is a good topic because this was one of my more popular podcasts. Why are there so many men on the down low? And that's a whole nother topic. Why can't, if you're a man and you like men and women, you're bisexual, there you go again, because you're sleeping with men and you're sleeping with women, why not just let everybody know? Because there are plenty of women who will continue to sleep with you and do whatever. There are plenty of men too. But why not be honest? Being dishonest and lying, that is also an energy. And that's for everybody, not just bisexuals or, homosexuals. Lying is an energy. And if your whole life, your daily interactions with people and your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband is all a lie, that's an energy. And it's not a positive energy. So you're 365 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, you're lying about who you really are as a person. And you're just stacking that negative energy in your body and your mind and your spirit. I can tell you that that's not good. And that is affecting your health. It's affecting your spirituality, your spirit, your soul. Lies are not good. And the person that you're with, they don't even know the true you. Who are you? You're an alien. They don't even know you. Because you've been lying to them this whole time. And that goes on both sides. The whoever you're bisexing with on the male side or bisexing with on the female side. Neither one of them really know you because you lying to both of them. But y'all, this was just supposed to be a quick, just a quickie. And then there's also something called pansexuality. I don't even know. Let's look. It's like every time we want to give everything a new definition, a new word, at some point, it's all mixed up. It makes no sense. At all. Y'all, but I'm about to end this. I might do another one tomorrow. I've been feeling kind of like I need to get to talk it out. But this has been another Real Talk with Amira podcast. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Start doing what you really want to do. Start telling the truth of who you really are and being who you really need to be. This has been Real Talk with Amira. Peace.